like the feel of it now is the same because we made it to the SEC championship, had a chance to win it, but like the feel, the spirit of everybody's the same. Like after that game, we was like, oh, we got it, like we got the juice. Like let's just go into these games and play. Well, now it's just more like reassurance, like we know what we got to do and what we got to accomplish to do that. So everybody's on the same page.
It's a different flavor of juice?
It's the same juice. It's the same juice.
6 wins away from possibly 40. You let yourself think about these. You let your mind wrap around that's really out there for you guys.
Not initially. Till like you get asked questions about it and you really like look back on it. It's like, dang, like we really do only have 6 games left, and potentially only 1. So you got to take it like you only got 1 game left, and then after that 1 game left, and then if you get fortunate enough to go 40-0, it's going to be crazy. Lexington's going to be wild.
How different is the NCAA in terms of if you were to lose, which I don't think you would, it really would be over. There wouldn't be any way to make up for it. How different is that sort of element to it?
That's just a little bit of pressure, which is good though. It's a good pressure to have because it keeps you motivated and it's going to keep you hungry. Like nobody wants to end it now, so you don't want to end it short. So you want to end it on a good note and on top.
You knew in this tournament that you didn't have to necessarily win a game, obviously, to get the top seed in the NCAA tournament. Was there a sense of freedom about that? Like just go out and play, no pressure?
It was, but then again, like we don't like that team. Straight up, I'll tell you, we don't like that team. So coming in here, we had a chip on our shoulder. Like they was talking trash before the game. Like, what are y'all talking for? Like, we just beat you by 20 at home. So we coming in here like we trying to do the same thing. So that's really I can say about that. So winning the championship is one thing, but we was just trying to beat that team again. Didn't want to split with them at all. Like even though it could have been okay, we lose, but we get to go on. We still keep our seat. Nah, we trying to bury it. Not trying to give them hope.
What were they saying? I mean, the element of it. What message were they trying to intimidate with words or something?
Just saying we want Kentucky and we want to play there. And we owe them something. Blah blah blah. Like. Miss me with all that. You ain't got to say all that. Just come on and throw the ball up and let's hoop. And that's what happened.
Well, before the season, you kept talking you had an empty feeling because you didn't get to play last year in the final. What's it feel like now to be back to that point?
Still haven't played there. So.
What kind of emotions, though, when it's this close?
I'm just saying. I can't look at it like that. I just got to approach it like I approach the games here and stay close to the team and continue to do what we do and play good defense, and that's gonna do whatever we're gonna do in the tournament depends on our defense. So we got to continue to be a defensive team, and everything else will take care of itself.
Willie Cauley talked about how other teams he's had that have gone really deep in the season without losing, there was like a relief when they did lose, but it seems like you guys don't sort of have that same kind of burden that those teams might have felt to get that relief. What makes this team different in that regard, do you think?
It's too late to get a relief.
Yeah.
You ain't got a relief no more. If you lose, then you're done. So there's no relief about it. So now it's a must-win.
But even during the season, though, it didn't seem like you guys really cared about or worried about sort of trying to keep the streak alive very much. Or did you? I don't know.
I feel like nobody said it out loud like that, because you can't really get caught up in all that, because then that's how you end up losing. When you play with fear, like, oh, we're gonna lose, you can't play with fear that you're gonna lose. You just gotta continue to do what you was taught, and whatever the coaches is telling you, you just gotta keep on trying to do what they're saying.
And so, what is it about this team that you guys are able to do that, where a lot of our teams have not been able to do that?
We just got a group of good guys that want to learn and want to grow as basketball players, and you can tell when we're playing, you can tell guys is engaged and motivated.
Everybody's got an opinion about how to beat Kentucky. How would you do it?
Couldn't tell you.
You were talking about not liking Arkansas. Did you feel any personal desire to show Bobby Portis, who was the best player today?
For sure. I mean, definitely had a chip on my shoulder coming into the game. But that makes the game fun when you play like that. When you play that like you got something to prove. I mean, that makes the game fun for you and for the other team. So, because you're gonna get their best regardless. So you got to give your best right back at them. I mean, it was all good fun, but at the end of the day, like I gotta go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go at your neck. Coming at mine, I gotta go back at yours.
Did you guys really forget to cut down the nets, or was that a conscious decision?
I think we just got off the floor too fast. Nobody really told us to like cut down the nets. We came in here and it was like, oh, we did forget to cut down the nets.
Is that something that you wanted to do though?
I mean, if somebody would have told us to stay there, we would have stayed there. But nobody's really told us to stay there, so we kind of just took out.
They had the ladders set up, but you guys were not around. You know? I saw the ladders. Yeah.
What do you think?
Cal, for several weeks now, Willie Cal's been talking about how the NCAA is going to stack the region against you guys. They're going to maybe put the Lakers in there. What, like they're going to try to screw you guys? It seems to be the message. What is he getting at there? Is that an us against the world kind of mentality, or what do you think why is he saying these things?
I think because last year they did the same thing, like putting us at an 8 seed and playing against the hardest road to get to the championship. And it's just going to be the same here. You know, even though we're at 1 seed, they're going to put whoever's the hardest, they're going to put it on our side just because. I mean, now at this point, I don't know what he means, because I feel like somebody wants to see us go, like, to win it all, just to see, like, being present of history, like, to be there and, like, see, like, oh, that's history. I mean, if I was the world, if I was people in the world, I would want to, like, who else got a chance to do this? Like, we only got 6 games left, so why not, like, being present of history? So, and his whole thing is just, he thinks everybody's against us, so we think everybody's against us. So that's what it is.
Does it make that target bigger? If it can get any bigger? I know you guys know it's big.
We got a red dot on this. It's going to be precision right at our back, but I mean, definitely.
You said you wanted to prove something today. What do you think you proved personally?
More of self-satisfaction than anything. I'm not worried about anything else. I just proved to myself that, look, like we played them in the championship game, and I played my butt off. So I mean, to me, that's all that matters to me. Everything else is irrelevant.
Willie, when you came to Kentucky, maybe you weren't 100% sure that you all these McDonald's All-Americans and things. I mean, now I feel like that you belong on the floor with anyone in the country. Do you feel like there's a mental difference between when you were a freshman and now?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure. My family kept on telling me, like, yo, you belong, otherwise they wouldn't have recruited you. But, I mean, once I got in and was, like, playing against them and practicing, and I seen myself as an elite player after that, then it just kind of was, all it wrote from there.